If a woman who is natural has long hair, do you want advice from her? Good morning. For those of you who don't know, my name is Maya Karen. I run a fashion blog called Classically Kept. It does feature luxury, contemporary, and how-to style, and now natural hair care and hair care topics. So if you are into any of those things, please consider subscribing to my channel. Click the notification bell. That way you will never miss a video. So I'm beginning to notice a trend on social media, and as my community is growing, I'm beginning to get the comments as well, and I'm beginning to notice it. And basically, it's the same thing that I said in the beginning of the video. I'm going to pose a question to you. So another hair content creator by the name of Pamela Morakinyo, she has beautiful hair and she has grown out her daughter's hair beautifully as well. But she basically made a post, and I will put it up here if I can find it. If I can't, I will put her information down below. But she basically made a post on Instagram talking about how she is finding that because she has long hair, because her daughters have long hair, that people no longer want to take advice from her, or they are skeptical. And I wanted to check in with y'all about that to see if you've noticed that, or to see if you think that. Is there a certain threshold or a certain length that once a woman reaches, you no longer want advice from her? And the reason why I'm bringing it up is because, like I said, as my community has grown, I'm beginning to get the comments as well. So let me know in the comments. And then also, I just kind of want to go over a couple of points of where I think this might be coming from. Okay, so the first reason, which are the first two things that people always go to or resort to, jealousy and envy. There is no need to spend a whole lot of time on both of these. People covet what they don't have or what they want. But the next one that I want to talk about is, or the reason is, do you believe the person? So let me preface this by saying I am very aware that there are people on the internet and in real life that are perpetrating. And what I mean by that is I'm very well aware that there are women on the internet or in real life who are wearing extensions or wearing I think they're called K-tips, and they're trying to make people, or they're making people believe that that is their actual hair, and then they get caught. And then the other side of that is I am very aware that there are women out there who are doing things to their hair, whether it be chemicals, whether it be straighteners, whether it be some type of method to make it seem like they have a looser curl pattern than they naturally have. I'm very well aware of that. But if you have a content creator who has actually taken you along their journey, let's say they did a big chop and they're sporting a TWA, and it's 5 years from now and their hair is all the way down here, and she has been open with you, she has been honest with you, there isn't really room for her to lie to y'all, or there isn't really room for her to put something there that is not. And I actually think that that would be a great way to cultivate a community. You do a TWA and then you take your community on the journey with you. Successes and failures as well. So that's the first thing. Is it that you just don't believe the person? Are you skeptical? Because I know sometimes someone who already has long hair may start creating content and people are trying to figure out how they got their hair so long or how they were able to retain so much length. So is it that she already showed up with long hair? The next one, which these three, like I said, I'm beginning to get as well. The first one is genetics. I have a very different opinion when it comes to length retention, terminal length. I'm aware of all of that, y'all. I have very different opinions of genetics. But one of the very first comments that I see on my channel and other women's channels who are natural, especially when I straighten my hair, is just the one word. Someone will comment genetics. Fine. The next thing that people are beginning to get, or the next thing that I'm beginning to see, is looser curl patterns. People are making the argument that looser curl patterns are able to grow their hair easier. You guys know, but I always make the distinction between hair growth and length retention. I can name 5 4C women right now whose hair is to their butts, okay? And then the next one, which, like I said, it's beginning to come up. The individual is mixed. Although they are natural, they are mixed, therefore they have a better grade of hair. Their hair is more manageable and it's going to grow easier. Those last three are one of the things that I find when it comes to the natural hair community that is making it very divisive or divisive. We have to stop with the all black, the mixed. We have to stop with all of that. Hair is hair. I go by porosity. I really don't like hair typing. I really don't like hair texture. It's all natural and it's all beautiful. The next one is attitude. What is the attitude, or what is the disposition of the person that you are watching? Excuse me. There are women out there who, that because they have long hair, or because they're able to retain length very easily, or because they have a certain texture, they have this condescending attitude when they're talking to people or when they are answering questions. So my question to you is, are y'all just tired of the condescension or the condescending behavior in comments and responses? The next one is content history. So for someone like me, you guys know that I am on a Chebe journey and I have shared my failures, and I wouldn't necessarily call them failures, not even setbacks, just things I was not expecting, and I have shown my successes. So when I say content history, I mean, what has their content been? Have they always been open? Have they always been honest? Or like I said, are they just showing up with certain things when they are having the successes? Or have they taken you on the entire journey? So my question is, if this individual has taken you on the entire journey, or they have been open and honest, why all of a sudden do you no longer want advice from them? I will give you an example. I had someone, and I know this individual clearly just came upon my community and my hair content. I had someone comment to me on my Chebe journey video that she wants to see this work, or she wants the Chebe journey to be successful on someone who has short, broken, brittle, and damaged hair. I understand that. However, I can't give you that because I don't have that. And I said in the beginning of my Chebe journey, I am doing this for moisture and for length retention. Just because my hair is not in that state doesn't mean that I cannot improve on my natural hair. Doesn't mean that I cannot have my own healthy hair journey. Just because my hair is damaged doesn't mean that I cannot get better with my hair care. It's almost as if you want to see somebody with the damaged hair. And I understand that as well. But it's almost as if now y'all only want to see people with damaged hair have a healthy hair journey or see their hair flourish. Can I make a point of contention? The reason that their hair is damaged, or probably I will say, the reason that their hair is damaged is because they have done something to it, whether it be themselves, whether it be the salon, or whether it be both. The reason that individuals' hair is damaged is because they have done something to it. And I think that that would be a great journey to showcase and to go on. But to say to someone who has healthy hair, I no longer want to see your journey, that doesn't make sense to me. When it comes to their videos, when it comes to their advice, when it comes to their tips, are they giving you clear, concise instructions? Are they giving you the right information? What they're doing, is it complex or is it simple? Do they have 20 steps? Do they have 100 steps? If you have been following them and you know this about them, why all of a sudden do you no longer want to hear from them? Has a product that they have recommended not worked for you, or maybe you had an adverse reaction? That is understandable. We all know that what works for you might not work for me, and vice versa. So like I said, I'm just trying to figure out where this is coming from all of a sudden, because I have noticed it as well. So I will use myself as an example. If you have been a part of my community, I would say really since the beginning, even when it was just about fashion, in every way possible, I try to champion natural hair. There is no kink, there is no coil that I do not find beautiful. So when someone makes the comment that they do not want to hear from me because I don't have 4C hair, that does not build us up as a community. Or they don't want to hear from me because I have long hair, and I do not have 4C hair. So let's just start a conversation in the comments. You guys know that I love healthy debate. Please just keep it respectful. We try to be very respectful in this community. We can disagree, but we do not need to be disrespectful. I just want to remind you, here on YouTube, I do put videos every Wednesday and Sunday. And of course, right here, I'll put my Instagram handle. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, you guys. Bye.
We always have it coming.